Today I've come to the beautifully bleak head of the Nidd Valley to explore Scarhouse and Angram reservoirs on some fantastic accessible paths. And in this video I want to take you with me. So let's go and explore. Scarhouse and Angram reservoirs can be accessed via a private road from the village of Lofthouse in Upper Nidderdale. Before you reach the car park, it's well worth having a look over to your left-hand side, because you might catch a glimpse of the remains of the old construction village that was built to house the workers that built the reservoirs. At the end of the car park there are 5 blue badge parking bays. There's also a large picnic area and an accessible toilet which requires a radar key to open. Starting the route from the car park, we're going to turn left onto the single track service road towards Scarhouse Down. Although it's small, it is worth noting that vehicles do frequently use this road. After a short distance on the tarmac road, you reach a T-junction. Turning right will take you over the impressive Scarhouse Dam. But today we're going to continue straight on along the south side of the reservoir towards Angram, returning via the dam as we complete the loop later on. A short distance from the reservoir dam, you meet a gate, which some people may need assistance with. Beyond the gate, the track is made of worn tarmac and has a gentle gradient up towards Angram Dam. Along the right-hand edge of the path, you'll come across a series of accessible benches and picnic benches, which are a great place to have a rest and take in the fantastic views that open out over Scarhouse. It can get really quite bleak up here, but this shelter as you approach Angram Dam is a great place to aim for a picnic, where you can sit, relax and enjoy the spectacular scenery whilst avoiding the worst of the elements. After pausing at the shelter and going through this gate, we meet another junction. Here you can turn right and continue along the tarmac road across Angram Dam. But today we're going to continue straight on through a radar key kissing gate along a path made of crushed stone down the south side of Angram Reservoir. To open the gate, insert your radar key into the padlock and turn it to release the metal bar. When pulling the metal bar towards you, it will allow the gate to swing freely. Please make sure that you repeat the process on the opposite side of the gate to make sure that it's secure. The path on the other side of the gate is a bit more challenging, and there's another radar key gate halfway down the track. This section of the route is made of crushed stone, and it can get rutted in places where puddles can form during or after wet weather. It's also more undulating than the tarmac road. At the end of the track, your efforts are rewarded with this lovely little seating area, with spectacular views back across Angram Reservoir and up towards the peak of Great Whernside at the head of the valley. I'm going to sit here and marvel at my surroundings for a little bit longer, then we'll retrace our steps back to the dam and then complete the loop of Scarhouse Reservoir. As you reach the end of Angram Dam, if you want to stick to the tarmac paths, then this is a great place to turn around. But we're going to turn right and head along the northern edge of Scarhouse Reservoir. This path is best suited to all-terrain chairs. At the top of the grassy knoll, there's a wonderful stone bench from which you can admire the views. As you continue on, this section of the route is over grass paths, which can often be undulating and boggy in places. There are also a number of farm gates that you have to go through. Again, some people may need assistance with these. As you weave your way around these stone-walled, compacted stone tracks, make sure that you keep bearing to the right, following signs for the Scar House Circular. A little bit further along the route, you pass the lost village of Lodge. This was once home to a farming community, which occupied the site until the early 1900s. Today, only the footprints of the stone houses remain, but it's great to see that window into history. After leaving Lodge, navigate along the stone-walled track through a few more farm gates towards Scar House Dam. It's along this section where you get some of the most spectacular views of the route. We've nearly completed our loop. At the bottom of this track we'll bear right onto the tarmac road crossing the dam and head back towards the car park. If you'd like to try out this route for yourself and many others like it, then why not check out our Break Free Packs, accessible trails across the Yorkshire region and beyond. Head over to opencountry.org.uk to download your free copy today.